Yeah, you're welcome to Batife Farms. My name is Adekombi Emmanuel, and I'm the manager for these farms. You can see what we are into. We're into aquaculture, poultry, grass cutter, feed mill, crop production, veterinary service and training, consultancy, piggery, ruminants, dogs, different types of things. So our location is in Odekiti. That's why we're here, and we're into. Let me show you around the farms. These are our staff quarters, and this is our ponds. We have different type of ponds here. So we have concrete pond, we have earthen ponds, and we have tarpaulin ponds. So in this video, I'll be teaching you the advantages and disadvantages of each pond. But before then, let me take you around for you to see. In this one, we have 5,000 fishes here. You can see they are waiting for food. So very soon I will be feeding them. You can see the water is coming down from there and it's coming out from here. Show them the discharge pipe. So that's where the dirty water is coming out from. So let me show you. We have 5,000 capacity here. This is 5 by 10 meter. So will be teaching you the advantages and the disadvantage of each pond. Let me take you around. That's our crop production section. You can see, and that's our greenhouse. This is our greenhouse. I told you we are into crop production, so we not pepper and tomato here. These are our tarpaulin ponds. So I will be telling you the advantages and disadvantages of each pond in this video. This is a video that you'll be gaining a lot of things because I will be bringing a lot of videos for you. So this is our 18 pond. We store 5,000 pieces here. So we are taking it to table size. Can you see? Yeah. This is our 18 pond. Let me show you another pond we have. We have different ponds here. This ponds is 60 by 120 feet. Can you see? This is 60 by 120 feet. It has the capacity to contain like 50,000 catfish to table size. And it's 6 feet deep. You can see it's a very large pond. Take them. Can you see? Let me show you the third pond we have. The third pond we have here, which we stock African arowana. It's not a common fish, but a lot of smart farmers are venturing into it now because you don't have to spend much on them. You don't feed them. They only feed on natural feed like azolla, warfare, duckweed. That's all they feed on. Let me show you. So we stock like 500 pieces African arowana. They call it slab water fish, and the Yoruba name is Agbadarigi. That's what the Yoruba call it. So this is it. Stock like 500 pieces here. And you see, they won't come out. They feed on insect. They feed on azolla. They feed on the duckweed, and they even feed on sand. Can you see them? Can you see them? They're still very small. Still very small. So let me tell you. Let me show you. Uh, okay. I will be showing you the pig house very soon. So let me start the advantages and disadvantages of concrete pond. So one of the advantages, let me start with concrete ponds. One of the advantages of concrete pond is 100% secure from predators. Predators like snake, crocodile, frogs, white turtles. So they are safe with a concrete pond. That's one of the advantages. The second one is easy to harvest. Yeah, you can harvest all your fish. It's easy to harvest. Only one person can harvest your fish inside the concrete pond. You don't need to employ a lot of people into your farm before you can harvest in concrete pond. Easy to sort. You can sort them. It's very, very easy to sort. Now, one of the advantages of concrete pond is free from flooding. Yeah, very, very free from flooding. You understand? You don't need to be scared of flood. easy to treat when sick. They are very, very easy to treat when sick. Access the fish you can access the fish at any fucking time on concrete pond, inside concrete pond. The water inlet and water outlet discharge is very, very easy. Water comes in and the dirty water comes out. So let me tell you the disadvantages of concrete ponds. Very expensive. Concrete ponds are always expensive. So that's just the secret. They are very, very expensive to construct concrete ponds. Very, very expensive. But we cannot work for 4 ponds like that our concrete pond. 4 ponds, having borehole for 4 ponds can never work. Borehole can only work for only 1 pond. So that's just it. So it requires a very big water, or let me say dam. We get our water from dam. So that's why we don't have problem with water here. We get our water from dam. One of the disadvantages of concrete pond is leakage and cracks after some years. So after some years, you start developing cracks and leakage. After 5 years or 10 years, so you start repairing. So one of the disadvantages of concrete pond is require a big pump. So you need to get a maybe 4 inches pipe pump, surface pump or submersive pump. So you can rely on 1 horsepower or 2 horsepower for this type of projects. And this our project in this farm, we run on 4 horsepower solar pump. So we don't have problem with pump, and it's faster, quicker, and it come out with high volume of water. So one of the disadvantages of concrete pond is cannibalism. One of the disadvantages of concrete pond is cannibalism is very high, because they have access to clean water. They can see themselves clearly. So they can see themselves clearly. One of the disadvantages of concrete pond is expensive. It's very, very expensive. It's expensive to manage. The cost of buying fuel is very, very, very expensive to manage unless you have a solar pump. So that's for concrete pond. Let me start with earthen pond. Earthen pond, one of the advantages of earthen pond is very, very cheap. They are very cheap to construct. They are very, very, very cheap to construct. So these are one of the advantages of earthen pond. The second is their natural environment. They feel secured and happy. In earthen pond is their natural environment, so they feel secured and happy. Larger space for them to roam about. They have enough space for them to roam about. Water comes in from the ground, especially waterlogged areas. So that's just it. You don't have to stress yourself about water, especially when you don't have good source of water. So when you are situating in the pond, you have to get an area that has water. The water comes from the ground itself. So if you don't have a good source of water, so one of the advantages of earthen pond is that they eat natural fish like plankton, insects, and algae. So that's it. These are one of the advantages of earthen pond. Another one is good where you don't have a good source of water. Like maybe you only rely on the borehole, or you don't have a big water source, a water body that is enough, that is sufficient for them. So you can make use of earthen pond. Easier to manage and less stress. You don't have to stress yourself in earthen pond. Very, very easy to manage. Lower rate of cannibalism. In this type of pond, in earthen pond, the cannibalism rate is very, very low. So you don't have to stress yourself. It's very, very low, and they grow faster. So these are one of the advantages of earthen pond. They grow faster. That's just the secret. They grow faster. So let me start with disadvantages of earthen pond. One, not easy to access. You can't just access them. Maybe when you want to take a look at your fish, how fast they grow, you want to access them, maybe they are sick, all those kind of things. So it's not easy. The second one, not easy to harvest. For this kind of pond, now this is an earthen pond, you can't harvest it. Only one person cannot harvest it. Before you can harvest it, maybe you'll be up to maybe 2 or 3 people before you can harvest it. So it's not compared to concrete pond that only one person can harvest it. Number 3, you can see the dike. The dikes are very, very high. You can see, take a look. The dikes are very, very high. So it's not possible for flood to take place in this type of pond. Show them. You can see the dike very, very high. So, but if you're someone that doesn't have experience about earthen pond and making the dike to be lower, understand? So flood can take place. So whenever you are constructing your earthen pond, make the dike very high so that there is no amount of flood that can happen. There is no amount of rain that can make your fish to lose from the pond. So it's very secure when you make your earthen pond high for the dike. So predators, one of the disadvantages of earthen pond is predators. So if you don't then net it like this, predator will be disturbing you, like snake, like frogs, like turtles. Predator will be disturbing. But once you can net it like this, like the one you are seeing now, you don't have problem with that. You understand? You don't have problem with that. Yeah, that's for earthen pond. And for the tarpaulin pond, the durability is very, very low. The highest is maybe 3 years, they start collapsing. So I don't advise people when you are going to fish farming to go for tarpaulin ponds. It's either you go for concrete pond or you go for earthen pond. So thank you very much. We are into piggery, we are into poultry, we are into fishery, we are into crop production. So if you need any of our assistance, our number will be put in there, 080 666 273 50, 080 666 273 50. That's our number, and we're going to put our email in case you want to access us. If you need any consultancy, if you need any of our help, we're going to give you our best. Or you want to set up your farm, we'll give you the best of us. Thank you very much. This is Batife Farms. Thank you. Next time I will be bringing a lot of videos apart from this, which you can learn, which you can gain a lot of things about animal production, about crop production, about consultancy. Thank you very much.